Boris is pulling Sturgeon's leg through a new Council of UK with to thwart Scotland independence bid. Boris Johnson is set to chair a new Council of the Four Nations of the UK as he seeks to thwart Nicola Sturgeon's independence bid. The leaders of the devolved administrations will meet regularly to discuss how to work together to deliver for people across the whole of the United Kingdom as part of a new setup aimed to secure the future of the kingdom. Leaders will discuss issues that affect people across Britain and Northern Ireland, particularly where they cut across reserved and devolved policy. The Council will be the highest-level meeting of a new three-tier structure set out to help boost relations within the Union. Ministers will also chair groups on more specific matters impacting the four nations. Mr. Johnson said of the new setup, "When Team UK pulls together in common cause, spirit and endeavour, we will always be at our very best. We've shown time and time again the combined strength we have in facing off the shared challenges before us, while also seizing the opportunities ahead for the benefit of the whole United Kingdom." Today's announcements build upon that strength as we all continue to work together to deliver for the British people. All four nations have formally agreed to the new three-tier structure. It is hoped it will help suppress support for separatism in parts of the UK. Scottish Secretary Alister Jack said, "Scotland has two governments, and people want to see them continue to work together to tackle COVID and drive our recovery." Throughout the pandemic, the Scottish and UK governments have worked closely together, to keep people safe, protect public services, and support businesses and jobs in Scotland. This important agreement will build on that and help strengthen cooperation further, as we work together to deliver the priorities of people in Scotland on jobs, prosperity and economic recovery. It also reflects the increased powers of the Scottish Parliament since 2016 and the UK's vote to leave the EU. Mr. Johnson has held a series of meetings with the leaders of the devolved nations since May last year. The first took place shortly after the Welsh and Scottish parliamentary elections, when the SNP and Welsh Labour saw their mandates to govern increase. Ms. Sturgeon said the results gave her the mandate to hold a new referendum on Scottish independence before the end of 2023. Mr. Johnson has ruled out giving approval for a new vote in the immediate future, saying now is not the time. Polls repeatedly show that there is currently majority support in Scotland for remaining in the UK. Even among supporters of quitting the Union, a new referendum is not seen to be a top priority according to polls. Earlier this week Ms. Sturgeon said she was sticking to her original timetable regardless, saying, "I intend to do everything that is within my power to enable that referendum to happen before the end of 2023, and we will set out exactly what that means in terms of the date of the introduction of legislation when we've taken the detailed decisions around that," said the First Minister. She added there were opportunities that come with Scotland being independent. And she said, "What I think is much more exciting as we come out, I hope, of the pandemic, and certainly the acute phase of the pandemic, are the opportunities that come with Scotland being independent." But campaigners against Scotland leaving the United Kingdom and becoming an independent country have hit out at her remarks. Pamela Nash, Chief Executive of Scotland in Union, branded the First Minister's comments as a gross insult to the people of Scotland. "Most people do not support leaving the UK, and an overwhelming majority do not believe there should be another referendum anytime soon," she said. "Politicians should focus on what really matters to people and address the challenges facing our NHS, education and the climate, rather than reopening a tired old debate and seeking a legal battle over the Constitution. Scotland's best days lie ahead of us as part of the UK, building our shared future, not finding ways to divide us."